Hello. I'm assuming I got all this stuff hooked up right. You know what I don't have hooked up right? My audio device ever. Alright, there we go. So, here is my plan. My plan was to play Session for a minute, and then Skater XL, and then I was just going to play stuff. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream for. There's no plan. Oh. I just haven't. It's April 27th, 29th. Like, let me explain. Let me explain this skateboarding problem here. Okay, Session came out originally when Session was in. Like, it was on, what the hell was it on? I think it was on Patreon or something like that, or Kickstarter. It was I thought it was really interesting. Like, it was just physics based, and it was the first one like that since Skate. Indie developed. It's really cool, and they kept doing like bigger and bigger things, but I kept waiting for updates that never seemed to come. And then, they do an update, and like the update, like one of the updates they put out kind of changed the physics of the game completely. And when they did that, it got weird. And I haven't really been able to play it since then. Like that 28 hours I have, most of that was from like the first like week or two. Then Skater XL was a game that was in early access for like a month, it seemed like a month or two. And they're like, no, the game is done. And it came out and it was like, it feels incomplete. It's available for like $40 on console, but it doesn't have mod support, and mod support is the one thing that saves this game. It makes it like worthwhile. Mod support and custom maps and stuff, which is built into the engine now. But anyway, I wanted to play both of these for a bit, and then we'll see where we go from there. Because I was originally thinking like, I'll play Bayonetta. I don't know, why not? Hide the mouse cursor. Whatever. Who cares? Actually, it doesn't matter because I am here. Let's see, capture cursor, pass. Okay. This is probably going to put me back in the stupid tutorial thing too, which I feel like I'm stuck in forever. Oh no, passed it. Alright. So this is A Skate. This is one of those games where it's physics based, and you can't tell from here. Alright, so A is push. I think, or sorry, B is push. A is kick with your right foot. I think X kicks with your left foot. The left and right stick control your left and right feet, which, going between this game and Skater XL, very confusing because, say I'm going to do a kickflip, I'm holding down on the right stick, now I'm going to flick left with the left stick. Varials, all that stuff, it's all done kind of the same way. They all make sense to me. Alright, I'm doing a power slide. It should have been a power slide. Okay, so you just push the sticks in the opposite direction to do those. Cool. This is a great example. Alright, I am in switch stance now. So I have to switch the buttons. So if I want to do a switch kickflip, I'm holding down on the left stick, and flicking right on the right stick. Cool. Heel. Now if I'm going to do nollie because I'm going back, same thing. Whatever. Alright, so this is all fine. But the physics, I think with like the grinding is the thing that changed the most. Also, there's that slight issue. Let's see, let's try this rail right here. So, that right there, one of the things that is weird about this game, it's funny, is I think in Skate, in Skater XL, when you make contact with the rail, you do the thing that you're doing. Like if you're going and you get both, let's see if I can even do it. If I was to get both trucks on there, it'd be a 50-50. In this game, in order to do a 50-50, you have to do it. So you have to ollie high enough and then push up on the left stick and then down on the right stick. It means that if you're going to do a board slide also, this stuff is such a pain. Like the physics on some of the grinds are fine, but it's just the fact like that right there, that shouldn't be a 50-50. You should fall off the rail. If I want to do a board slide, I have to push the sticks in opposite directions. We can do a lip slide. Yeah, same thing. Alright, ollie out of it somehow. Now, one of the things that's cool about this game is like specifically the slides, like a nose slide like this. Hello. Man, to me, the inputs in this game make a lot more sense for specifically these kinds of things, but it's just the grind stuff that I don't care for. I forgot they added in dark slides too. Alright, whatever. We'll skate around a little bit. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so this game is coming out officially, which is part of why I wanted to load this game up. Because one of the things I thought was cool. Looks like. Is it already out? It was a beta feature. Gameplay. Let's see. Advanced. Wear and tear settings. Sure. Grinds, revert, flip. Yeah, it looks like it's already gone. They had added in the ability to do grabs, which they are taking out for the 1.0 version of the game when the game officially comes out. It's been in early access for a few years, I think. I mean, I feel like this game has been floating around forever. I thought the idea, like when they had grabs and like vert stuff in here, it seemed really interesting, but they could never get the physics to work right, which is fine. I just appreciate the fact that they were trying, but instead of trying, they're like, we're just going to give up for that right now. We'll come back to that later, maybe once we have more budget or whatever available. Just want to hit the 1.0 and have the, I guess, the flat ground stuff like this be good, which is fine. Because, for some people, I know that's what they're looking for. For me, I thought it was a cool addition. It's not really super vital, especially since it never worked right anyway. Yikes. Good lord. Oh. I'll take that. I want to get a 180 over this thing. There we go. Smooth. Okay. One more spot. Let's see. Let's go to select map. So all these maps here, these are also all new. These were not. It was just originally the area that I'm in now, which is Brooklyn Banks. They have modified this area to make it bigger. I think there's like a different version of this map too, where it's more accurate or whatever. It's supposed to, this game is supposed to represent like the 90s, but one of the things I always thought was really funny about this is like, I get that you're going for the 90s thing. You probably hit it really well, but British rap, like a US skater listening to British rap in the 90s, it's just like the soundtrack isn't quite there. Anyway, so they added in all this stuff. So let's go to, I think, Creature Park. You know what? I think this one has it. Alright, so we're going to go here. I think this is the one. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I guess they're still transition skating. I don't know. Did they modify the entire map to get rid of the... It looks like they did. Hold on. I know they had like quarter pipes and stuff, but it looks like they replaced it all with like actual like banks. Like there's this here, which is something. You couldn't do that before. I remember when they added this map, that was like one of the big features. Like, oh man, look at what you can sometimes do. Which park is this? I don't remember. We'll go to Creature. We're gonna find the one I'm thinking of. This almost looks like it got cleaned up, like it got another pass over it or something. Man, this park used to look really rough. Like even the lighting has changed here. This is neat. Whatever. What a mistake. Alright, at least I can walk on this one. Let's see. Originally there was I think a quarter pipe or something upstairs. We'll see. I played on this map like when it came out, like it seemed like 4 hours. I think, yeah, they definitely changed some things here. Because I think there was a quarter here. Probably where all this stuff is. Like miscellaneous parts, so I'm assuming I can go in and... Can I grab any of this stuff? I can. Cool, cool, cool. put that there. Oh, duh. Press A. What the fuck? Like, what is this supposed to be? Is this... I guess this counts as a order. I don't fucking know. It's a manual pad. Put this right here beside this. Let's go over here and see if anything can happen here. I doubt it. They have a bank here. Again, it looks like they removed all of the transition type stuff, like quarter pipes and all that. Anyway, I think this game is neat. I think this game has promise. It's just a bummer seeing like, oh man, they could have done some other stuff with it, but instead of going forward, they're gonna focus on one thing, which is fair. Probably the best option to do, you know. I'm not a developer, what do I know? What is that? Like, if you can get rid of weird stuff like that, I'll take that. Yeah, they got rid of a lot of stuff here. Anyway, alright, we're gonna back out of this. Give me a bit. Let's exit the desktop, switch the game. Go to the other skateboarding game. Just a second. Actually, never mind. Could I take that call? I will take that call. Give me a second. I'm gonna open this game up. Yep. Hold on. Okay. Video capture device. Alright, anyway, I'm here. Skater XL. The other one. This starts off at... Ooh. But I don't... Alright, look at this. To me, going from the last game to this one, like, this looks weird. Another thing, alright, so same thing. However, if you want to ollie in this game, in the other game you had to press down and then up. You press down on your back foot and then up on the front foot. This game, you hold down, release it, and you ollie. If you hold down on both sticks, it's a higher ollie. You can also like tweak it a bit with the right stick. I guess either one, which you use for different grinds. Hold on, let me see if I can turn the soundtrack. This game's fucking soundtrack is shit. It's another thing that was a huge disappointment to me. Like, they're bragging about having, like, you know, known artists, but, you know, not... Whatever. Anyway, the precision to do specific tricks is very annoying. I do like the way the animation looks here. Looks a little bit floatier. I think I have more control over that than I think. Anyway. This manual animation, not the best. I feel like I can just do this on anything. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. This manual forever. Okay. Alright. Well, But yeah, there's some like really minor things about this game where like I think the base game, like this base game is kind of not great. Them adding this map did make things better. See, all right, great example. Let me power slide. Go down. All right, so I am in switch stance right now. To me, since my back foot is the one that's, you know, or whatever, my left foot is the one that's in the back, I should press down to push it down. No, for some reason the controls stay the same, so it's like you have to do like nollie tricks. Like the controls are flipped in a way that doesn't even make any sense. Like actually looking at the way that they animate, you see how he's looking backwards? It doesn't make any sense to ever do that. Like if you're skating, it doesn't matter what stance you're skating in, you would always be kind of looking towards where you're going. Or whatever. Disregard that. That's fine. Nothing major. The feature I liked about this game though was the map editor stuff. I don't know how to use it. I don't know how people do it. I hate the fact that you can't walk on the board. You do this instead. You just navigate to wherever, drop it. Now I'm here. But I do appreciate the fact that, like, say, grinds and slides, they are done by lining yourself up. Or, I think, let me see if I can even get on there. I don't think I have to press anything. I think it's just lock into like a 50-50 or something. Oh my goodness, man. Slide over a little bit. Let's go here. Yeah, alright, so I did something. Let's say a willy. I don't fucking know what that was. All that stuff is cool. But again, the physics feel weird. Some people say this game, after playing like Session, feels like you have moon gravity or something. Like everything feels floatier. But they're both going for like sim. It's just a different type. But this game does have grabs, so I'll go with that. I think the lighting here is actually not bad. It's better than I remember. Ooh. It's a ditch. Yep, fuck cops. To me, if I'm making a skateboarding game, no disrespect to Animal Collective or Band of Horses, but that is not what I would typically think of as like, I'm going to listen to some music while I'm skateboarding. I don't know anybody that does either, but you know, it's whatever. They made a choice. I'll respect it. I might not like it, but I will respect it. This map is okay, I guess. It's better than the default one they had. Let me see if I can go to the, whatever it was called. It was the schoolhouse, I think. Or whatever. People know this. People are like, oh, why they have the West LA courthouse in this game? I was never huge on watching skate tapes, so like seeing this stuff here, I was like, what is this? And something like, oh man, it's that ledge from that one video. And I'm like, what? This doesn't flow well as a area for your video game to me. Like, this seems like a series of spots. But I guess, you know, when they put this out and this is the only map that's available, it does do a good tone of setting, like, oh, we're using like realistic places or actual places, which is the same thing Session's doing. Hey, what's up, man? Like, look at that. That is the worst nose slide because I didn't have to do anything for it, but it is cool that it just kind of like locks into that. What is that supposed to be? I would die if I tried doing that on a skateboard because it's not a thing. To do power slides or reverts in this game like that, you have to push the sticks in the opposite directions and just kind of rotate, which is why you get weird stuff like that. Ah, yes, I decided to just stream stuff. I don't even know. Oh yeah, I see. I see. There's no plan. There's no plan for what I'm going to be streaming. It's just streaming stuff. Oh, that's right. Another thing that bothers me about this game. All right, so if I'm trying to do a nose grind, or say, let's say a 5-0, let's see if I can lock into a 5-0. Instead of it just being down on the right stick on your back foot, you have to push down on both sticks to get it to like tweak all the way out, which is stupid to me. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm using my back foot for that thing. If anything, the other foot would be used for balance. This is a small skateboarding thing. It's a little nitpick thing, but as a person, you know, that game is supposed to be a skateboarding sim. It's just a weird choice to make. But I guess it gives you a bit more control over how your stuff looks. See, that was just the one stick pushed up.